This is the driver's seat. This is where the ship is controlled and driven from. The bridge is divided into two parts. The outer bridge where we are right now contains the navigator's chair, who's on the bridge almost all the time. Communication and navigation equipment, and the captain's chair. And the would you stay forward, please? Hi. Please stay forward here, please. Thank you. And the captain's chair, and the captain is on and off the bridge a great deal. All right. Now, the person in charge of the bridge is the officer of the deck, a senior naval lieutenant. He has 2 other officers and 5 or 6 enlisted men that stand normal Navy 4-hour watches. All right. There aren't any brakes on this thing. It takes 3 to 5 miles to stop it. So you can't have a debating society up here as to who's in charge. When the captain comes on the bridge, he does not automatically have the con or control of the bridge unless he formally relieves the officer of the deck, something by naval tradition he would not normally do unless the officer of the deck had done something wrong. What he normally will do is he will come on the bridge and he will make suggestions to the officer of the deck. But it would be a very, very foolish officer of the deck who didn't take those suggestions immediately. Probably wouldn't be the officer of the deck for a long, extended period of time. That's just Navy protocol, all right? Captains come in different flavors. But that's pretty much the way it's handled. Now we're going to go back into the pilot house, and we'll actually talk about how we actually con or drive the ship. And I need to trade places with everybody. Now everybody can come on back here. You can swing all the way back here if you so desire. Just come on back. Everybody else. You may come back. Thanks. Thank you very much. All right, where we are right now, we're in the pilot house. All right. Now, this is the ship's wheel. You can stay there. That's fine. This is the ship's wheel. The person that mans that is called the helmsman, probably a quartermaster striker. What this wheel does, it turns 2 great big huge rudders at the stern of the ship. Now you can see, you can't see much back here. The helmsman just takes orders from the officer of the deck who's out there. He will turn when he's instructed to turn. The only thing the helmsman does on his own is keep the ship from drifting off course. Other than that, he will respond to orders from the officer of the deck. This is how we turn the ship. How do we make it go faster and slower? This instrument right here is called the engine order telegraph. The petty officer that stands there is called the lee helmsman. The officer of the deck will tell the lee helmsman, all ahead 2/3. He will change both of these dials to all ahead 2/3. The same dials are in all 4 engine rooms. We have 4 engine rooms. Each engine room controls 1 shaft and 1 propeller. We have 4 shafts, 4 propellers. In addition to the throttle men down in the engine room, in addition to seeing the dials change, will hear appropriate bells ring for every different speed. So they see and hear the requested change. The throttle men will make the changes to the throttles, report back to the lee helmsman, who tells the officer of the deck, all ahead 2/3, aye, sir. We've changed the course and the speed of the aircraft carrier. Now they also have to do some RPM changing, but essentially course and speed is changed. Now, these are the ship's whistles up here. They're hellaciously loud. We've disengaged them because we want to make friends in San Diego, all right? If somebody got on those early in the morning, everybody in Coronado and downtown would really be hacked off at us, so those things aren't ever going to go back on again, all right? Now, if there are no other questions about the bridge, as you're going back down the passageway here to get back down to the flight deck, look to your left. There's a small cabin there. That's called the captain's sea cabin. The captain took his meals and slept up here a great deal of the time when he was at sea to be close to the bridge. He's got a big cushy cabin down below, but when he was at sea, almost all the time, he was in this small, pretty modest, now it was a little bigger than mine, but I wasn't a captain, but it's a pretty modest cabin. Listen, thank you very much for coming on board the Midway. We appreciate it. And you folks who aren't from San Diego, enjoy our city.
Thank you.